Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. In today's video I'm going to be going over why low sense is a meta in Season 3. You may ask, so why is low sense so good in this season? So as many of you have realized, we no longer have the pump shotgun in Season 3, and as a replacement we now have the charge pump. This gun has completely changed the meta and taken a lot of people a lot of time to get used to. So that's why in this video I'll be talking about why low sense is the way to go. With the new charge shotgun, you can no longer point and shoot, and you now have to charge up your shotgun, which gives you a brief delay, so your actually isn't going to be instant like it was in the previous seasons. This means that you now have to track your enemies before you shoot, which can be very difficult if you're in a high sensitivity. Having a low sense is one of the best ways to go about improving your aim. Today I changed my sense from 800 DPI to 400 DPI within a few hours. I've already started seeing huge improvements in my aim and accuracy. I would highly recommend adjusting your aim or trying it out for a few days to see how this benefits you, as it benefited me a lot today. However, this is different for everybody, and a lot of people that have high sense are also very good at aiming and tracking. This is just personal preference, and I'd recommend giving it a try. Getting god tier aim is much easier on low sense, and if you're wondering why, it's because when you play on a high sense,
I'm fast as fuck, boy!
you're literally skipping pixels on your screen, therefore lowering your chances of consistent shots. However, lower sensitivity is super consistent and a lot easier to control. Another difference between high and low sense players is the way they play. For example, high sense players usually start cranking a ton of 90s and trying to do a fat retake, which can, depending on your skill level, can cook you. Low sense players are usually very good at finding the best and quickest way to kill players. Streamers like Benji and Mr. Savage play on a super high sense, but have nowhere near the best aim in the scene. Now luckily they make up for this with their edits and mechanics, which they put a lot of time into. Now if you want to be known for edits and mechanics, then you should be playing on a higher sense, because if you play on lower sense, then editing a great deal is much harder than if you're on a high sense. This is mainly because of the huge mouse movements that you have to make if you're on a low sense. For those of you wondering how long it will take for you to get used to the new sense, it shouldn't take too long, maybe a few hours to a day. Most people's hand-to-eye coordination is so good that you get used to it very quickly. You may as well give it a try, and you can always change it back if you don't like it. In a season that is so focused on aiming, I believe the low sense is the new meta. Now just because this season is the low sense meta, this could change in the future, but we'll just have to wait and see. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you found it somewhat interesting. I find this interesting because I really do want a god tier aim. If you're wondering the best way to practice your aim, I'd suggest getting Kovacs on Steam. It's currently on offer, I think it's about £4. It's very useful and I've been using it a lot lately. I'll be leaving some clips after this. Kovacs is actually a very fun game and I highly recommend getting it. As you can see, it's quite hectic and it gets your brain going, and it's a good way to warm up before you start playing. And on that note, guys, I'll see you later.